jam. Day 6 of Blue Moon Boot Camp starts now. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, I listened to your podcast with the dive down. It was really good. I really like you're honest when you play and talk with the chat and don't get too upset about things. It's easy to relate. One of the things I wanted to say really connected with me was when you were trying too hard not to switch decks all the time just because you didn't get the result you wanted. I'm horrible about playing the same thing for more than a few weeks. Yeah, it's really, really important that if you want to become super skilled at an archetype, that you don't just jump ship when it doesn't work out. It can be tempting, and Magic sort of, from an economic standpoint, depends on players like jumping between decks all the time. But if you really want to get good at a specific strategy, you gotta stick with it. I just beat Prowess game 2 on a Moldafor? Now 2-1 in the PTQ. Nice. That's awesome, Taimu. Good job. Now, I'm glad you found the podcast informative. Stan's a great guy, and I was honored to actually have that interview. Okay. But yeah, list same as yesterday. Let's jump in it. Continue trudging along through the trenches of Moto. I thought Stan was you. No. Stanislav of the Dive Down podcast was who I was referring to. Hands okay as long as we hit a third land. We have some juicy interaction. Red T-Rex. I'm silly. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna shock this in just in case there's something we need to bolt. Lotus Bloom. Double Lotus Bloom. Okay. Yeah, now we really need to hit a land. Because we're going to get hit with ad nauseum. You're not going to get top 8, Timuth. You're going to get 9th. Just like you always do. No, you got 12th yesterday, right? You could get top 8. That way it balances out. Alright. Let's see if our deck is kind to us and draws us a third land. If it does, I like our position. Flusterstorm's excellent in this matchup, though. So if we end up getting cheesed by our deck, there's still hope for games 2 and 3. Although I would prefer not to have it come to that. Yes! Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans! Are they going to play... what's it called? Phyrexian Unlife? Here it is. Counter target spell. Okay, now we just gotta hope they don't have Angel's Grace plus ad nauseum. Let's take it slow. This leaves us less vulnerable. Probably pitching Ral to this Force. Might as well let both of these resolve. They can have all the mana they want. I think what matters more is the cards in our hand. Next turn, they gotta beat 2 counter spells. Bolt you. Do you have it? They need Pact of Negation, Phyrexian Unlife, Spoils of the Vault. Okay. What are they digging for? Angel's Grace. Okay. So they have Angel's Grace. And Rad Nauseam. Do you have a Force of Negation, though? That is the question. Not Force of Negation, Pact of Negation. Are we dead? Yo? They have another Spoils of the Vault, we're dead. Yo! We did it! Cool. Dude, I love Force. What a well-designed Magic card. Ah. Yes. Thank you, Force of Negation. I love you. You rock. I want more counter spells. Even if it's Mystical Dispute. Are you still not really playing Pioneer? Nah, I can't handle it. The interaction's just too bad unless you're playing blue-white. Or like Jund. And by Jund I mean any black-based mid-range deck. It's just not for me. I think I keep and I just bottom bolts. Yes, let us get this bread. I should have brought in rejections over the bolt. I'm so dumb. Ugh, man. Yeah, I could use some spaghetti. No, I just ate. I don't need spaghetti right now. I do love me some spaghetti, though. Double City of Wrass. I mean, brass. Blech. I can speak, I promise. Yeah, I'll take that. Ad Nauseam's running City of Brass, and apparently Storm was running it too. Ooh. Fancy. Fancy, fancy. Okay. Duress? Boo! Boo! I'm going for it. No. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Should I? Does Blood Moon win? What's their hand? If it's Veil, we're gonna get riggedy wrecked. Yeah, that might be it, Sir Pie. Should I do this? It might not be. Fine, I'll let resolve. it's tempting, but... Well, they took the Blood Moon, so it might have been good. Now we'll never know. Oh, Flusterstorm. Okay, we might just win anyway. Gemstone Mine. Okay. 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 Phyrexian Unlife. They wouldn't be doing this unless they had something that could beat Veil. I mean, something that could beat Force of Negation, like a Veil of Summer. So I think... gonna do this. Cool. Well, they need that Unlife to combo off in the first place. I don't want to give them the chance. Fetch land. Serum Visions is good. They also don't know we drew the Flusterstorm, so they might try something sketchy. Okay, strapping in for a counter war, everybody. Whatever happens, it's gonna be big. Snappy boy. Okay, that's our threat. Hey, Quetzalcoatl. Okay, they going for it now? Sure. Okay. You need one more for Rad Nauseam. Cool. Okay, let's think about how we're gonna approach this. If they got both Pact of Negation and Veil of Summer, we lose. If they got one or the other, we're fine. If they got two Veil of Summer, we lose. And I think the way we force out the... We gotta figure out a way to force out the Veil first, right? Like, that's our main thing. We gotta force them to play the Veil. Which means we need to bait them with... it's tricky. I think we're 1 mana short of winning this counter war. Yeah, we're like 1 mana short, aren't we? Just throw Cryptic out. Ideally, they don't have Veil. Or if they do have Veil, that's what they throw out first. Oh, okay. Cool, they didn't have anything. Strange, but I'll take it. Huh. Okay. Wow. Sure. Yeah, it's always stressful playing against Ad Nauseam. But we are doing pretty okay. Ad Nauseam. Field the top card of your library. Put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its converted process. You may repeat this any number of times. Do I just let this resolve? I'm just gonna bolt them and let this resolve. Gemstone Mine, okay. Lotus Bloom, Pentad Prism, Angel's Grace, Duress, Serum Visions. Sure, draw some cards, I guess. Do they have yet another Ad Nauseam? Sure. How are they going to tap their mana without killing themselves, though? That's what I want to know. They got Lotus Bloom, Pentad Prism, Angel's Grace, Duress, like... It's fine. How many of these cards are things we care about? Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. So that's 5 cards we don't care about. Angel's Grace lets them tap. Yeah, that's true. Angel's Grace was one of the cards I do care about. I don't care about Gemstone Mine, Lotus Bloom, Pentad, Duress, or Serum Visions. Like, I really don't care. And I'm going to force them to use this Angel's Grace by flashing in Snapcaster Mage. Simian Spirit Guide. Okay, so that's another card we know about. Spell Snare that. Maybe I don't even flash in Snapcaster Mage. Maybe I just slowly wait for them to, like, drain themselves of resources. We got 1, 2... Nah, I don't even think they can punish us here. They got 5 mana. Yeah, I'm just gonna make them use this. Blue. Serum Visions. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make him burn this Grace. Alright, that should be it. That's 3 counter spells. They can't tap City of Brass anymore. We've significantly reduced their chances of winning. Spoils of the Vault. Do I counter that? What can they get? Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card with that name. Exile all other cards. You lose 1 life for each, so they die. Because on their upkeep, they're just gonna die. Okay, they go to -20 and then they die. Yeah, you get your busted. You get Veil of Summer, but then on your upkeep, Angel's Grace wears off. 23 and 9. Choo choo. Chugga 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 choo choo. Flusterstorm continuing to impress. Are we untilted for yesterday? Hopefully, Shane. I don't know. I have a way of just like fluctuating, you know? I'll go through these valleys and these peaks where I'm just super tilted and I can't play. And then these peaks where I'm just unstoppable. If I can just figure out how to flatline so that I'm consistent the whole time, I should be good. But I'm not feeling tilted as of now. Not a good hand. I'm gonna mull. Little bit better. Still not great. I think Charm's the one I'm putting to the bottom. Our mana's not conducive to cast it. Don't know if I want Sinkhole yet. I think I want both of those, and I'm just gonna play Sanctuary tapped. Or the worst Blue Moon matchups right now. Deck seems to be well positioned. That would be E-Tron, Dredge, and traditional Burn. Mono Red Prowess isn't too much of a big deal. But Old School Burn, Dredge, and E-Tron are, I think, our worst matchups. Yikes. Okay. I think we're going to Snapcaster Opt on their end step, try and race this Tarmogoyf. Lily. Well, we can't do anything about that, unfortunately. I think we're going to discard Lightning Bolt, so that's in our graveyard, so we can flash it back. Opponent's very smart. I respect that. It's a good play on our opponent. It's very smart of them. The good thing is that Amulet checks both Dredge and E-Tron. I hope so, because I definitely don't want to be playing against those. Okay. Each player discards a card. Discarding Opt here. I think their game plan is they're just going to hide behind their Tarmogoyf. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake, I think. Now we'll Snapcaster Mage. Targeting Lightning Bolt, kill Bebe. Yeah, that was way too aggressive. Let's flip the script on him. We'll sandbag this Remand. Yeah, Shane. The Blue Moon play patterns are some of the funnest in the game. Ren in 6. I think we're countering that, returning Tarmogoyf to their hand. If they don't have another green source, that means we're going to be able to swing through and hit Lily. They discard another Lily. They do have a green source. Shoot. All right. Just facing down the classic 5/6. Not all hope is lost. Just don't play another one. Damn it. And the Tarmogoyf problem is very real. 6 toughness. I can't deal with that. Yeah, 3 Tarmogoyfs is an issue. I can deal with 1, maybe 2, but 3 of them is just no. Can't do that. At least not game 1. Why do you bring in Flusterstorm for this match? I wouldn't think to do that. It's for the turn 1 Thought Seizes, for the most part, and every now and then it can catch some spells in the late game, but we just need something to deal with their discard spells, because once they're informed about our hand, they can navigate the rest of their whole deck operates on knowing what's in your hand, and then taking the best route to squeeze as much value out of you as humanly possible. If you keep that knowledge closed, you're able to win. I'll keep this. Yeah, it's mostly for the discard. You can't stop them from top decking Bloodbraid Elf, but you can stop them from top decking, like from casting Lily. If you can do that, you should be okay. As long as Lily and Ren don't resolve or you're able to deal with them efficiently before they just squeeze too much value, you should be okay. That's exactly why, Shady Wonder Boy. They're just less popular right now, so it makes sense to cut them. Okay, they take Opt. I'm playing this off of Mountain in case they want to choke us. Cycling. No, play your 2-drop. By all means, play your Goyf, play your Renin 6. Don't wait for me. Please, please, opponent, you don't have to wait for me. I insist. We want 5th land for Ral. For sure. Alright, there's Cryptic. As long as we get through this turn okay, we should be able to slam Ral and things will be copacetic. They can't play 2-drops. Can get that land back in their hand, but I'm not concerned about that. Lily, okay. Do you have Veil of Summer? I bet they got Veil. Show me Veil. Come on. Okay. I definitely want Cryptic in my hand. Now they have a choice. If they don't have Choke, they can either Assassin's Trophy Ral or Assassin's Trophy the Engineered Explosives. I really hope they don't hit Ral. They can hit EE, I don't care. I'll find a way to grind through the value with our boy. But if they get rid of Ral, We're in a bad spot. Yikes. Okay. Sad days. Bloodbraid Elf. Please cascade into a 2-drop. Okay. Goodbye. Tackle 7, thank you for the follow. Happy to have you here. Just in time to watch us get crushed by Jund. My GP is cancelled, but I'm still training for it. I feel like it's a good thing to try and get as much data as possible. K command, gross. Okay, this is a lot of value. You can draw a land anytime, opponent. Go ahead, I'll wait. Maybe a Fatal Push. A Terminate. An Abrupt Decay. A land. A lot of value. I didn't have trouble with this matchup when Amulet was a thing. Probably because Amulet suppressed this deck quite a bit. I think regardless of what they do here, we gotta Archmage's Charm to draw some cards. We gotta put that on top. They didn't activate Raging Ravine. Are they afraid to snap Bolt? Probably playing around that, right? The fucked up thing is, like, we're a deck full of cantrips and card draw and stuff. They have 38 cards left in their library, and so do we. Like, they are going toe-to-toe with value. Ugh. Crud. Yeah, we drew lands and we died. Tale as old as time. Now they know we don't have any counter spells, which is all they're gonna need to just start slamming stuff down. Yeah, one Snapcaster Mage would have been great. Yep. The good news is, not a lot of people played Jund when Amulet was a thing, so we could have really thrived there. But now, there's just so many Planeswalkers being cascaded into. Bloodbraid Elf is the real issue. I can deal with all this nonsense, like, individually on the stack. I can't deal with them just getting value for free. Like, hitting us for 3 immediately as well. dig ourselves out of this hole. Croxa. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just too much. Too much value. We need them to draw lands or fatal pushes. They drew neither. So we died. Hitting K command off of the Bloodbraid Elf. Ugh. Thank you though, Tackle. Kind words. Yeah, I'd like to not play against Jund. This basic mountain's being really annoying lately. Yeah, I played against that deck. It's not too impressive. I feel like that deck not having Faithless Looting is a real handicap. It can still pull some nut draws out, don't get me wrong, but if you interact with them, it's whatever. Oh boy, E-Tron. Fine. Okay, Jund into E-Tron would make even the most hardened of individuals sob pathetically. Yep. You go get your Tron land or your Cavern of Souls. Thought not seer. Whoa. What? You're not gonna do that? You're not gonna play Thought Not Seer? I'll be a monkey's uncle. Well, I'll be. Or is this tower? Okay. That's fine. You can have all the mana in the world as long as I can actually interact with you. Thought Not Seer. Oh, yeah, I'll counter that. Okay. Sure. Are they gonna play another one? Oh, they're just gonna challenge us to a race. Okay. I love races. If they have all his Dusk, we're gonna lose this race, but other than that, feeling good. Okay, big question on everyone's mind. Do you have All Is Dust? Three cards. Can it be a Mattery Shaper? Lands. Chalice of the Void. I'd even take Chalice. Oh, it's an Expem. Yeah, sure. Okie dokes. Opt. Yeah? Double visions. So this means, providing our thing in the ice lives, we should be able to flip this on their turn, then swing through. Even if they play Thought-Knot Seer. Now we could bolt them, but then we lose the double Reality Smasher. So I think I'm going to take the conservative line. If they had All Is Dust, they would have played it already. Thankfully, I don't think they can fetch out removal with this Expa map. They can get Blast Zone, but that's too slow. We need 2 Reality Smashers. Why not swing for 14 and Bolt Snap Bolt next turn? Because that leaves us dead to double Reality Smasher, Chump Blockers, Chalice of the Void on 1. It leaves us dead to a lot of things. And if we do this, we're only really dead to... what's it called? All Is Dust. Okay, there's Smasher 1. You need a second one, though, opponent. Or they can Ballista. If we get hit for 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they could also Ballista. I did not consider that. But if they go Karn and Snaring Bridge, I don't think we care. If we can swing through one of these, we win. Karn and Snaring Bridge. Yeah. Sure. So they were going to Karn, get Walking Ballista, Ballista us down. This line is fine. Sure. I'll just swing through Karn. Mind Stone, yep. Bye. Now we have the big creatures. Opponent says, what a hand. All I can say is, I don't feel bad. You could have got Cavern of Souls. And picked apart our great hand with Thought-Knot Seer, and you did not. Opponent's salting offense like you misplayed. Yeah, it didn't even occur to them. Like, they're salting offense like you're not playing your deck correctly. Now they're saying they didn't have a Thought-Knot Seer, and it's like, dude, we countered it with Archmage's Charm. I told them to get the Cavern. They should know how to play their deck correctly. Even if I don't like that they're playing E-Tron, they still need to know how to play it correctly. Now they're trying to explain that was more optimal to get the Tron lands, and it's like, no, it wasn't. I'm just gonna ignore this person. They clearly have their head in the sand. Yeah, it's not a hard line to follow at all. All you have to do is get Cavern so that your stupid Thought-Knot Seer can resolve. And then you unga-bunga them with tentacle monsters until they die. This hand's close, but I think we can do better. Yikes. It's still fine, though. But more mana is better. Yeah, that was the justification. I need more mana. Oh god, I hope they double down and do it again. Bad kids, all we are bad kids. Products of no dad kids. Kids like you and me. Bad kids, in college grad kids. Play the Thought-Knot Seer. Okay, get Cavern of Souls. Please, I'm begging you. I believe in you, opponent. They load up Blast Zone. Why? Why? Abrade. They tap Blast Zone after loading it up. Why? And we're still gonna lose to it. It's the tragic part. We're still gonna lose. Just get Cavern of Souls. Why? Or a waste. Like... I don't know. I mean, if I can go around against E-Tron without having to worry about Cavern, I guess that's a blessing. I just want to spare my opponent frustration in the future. Because even if they're being a Mick asshole in chat, they don't deserve the frustration of losing. Okay. I really hope I draw Blood Moon. That would be incredible. Or Deprive, yeah. The only way to teach them is by beating them, I suppose. Endbringer. Okay. They could have kept their Matter Reshaper around. Snapcaster Mage. There you go. There you go. Now I can't win. That's all you had to do, opponent, was play Cavern. Anyone can do it. Literally anyone can do it. No, we're not gonna get Blood Moon. Why no Ral? Because Ral cannot kill Endbringer currently. Endbringer has 5 toughness and we have 4 instants and sorceries in our yard. Ah, frick. Okay, now we have to do this. We have to mana leak our own Snapcaster Mage. Oh my gosh. Dude, read the card. Exiling the graveyard's not gonna do anything. Oh my god. Does this prove yet? Like, E-Tron doesn't... Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I don't need to say it. I legit don't need to say it. Like, this speaks for itself. Why'd they rip off your Be Right Back art for Ral? And they could have pinged Ral, too. Or, like, drawn a card off Endbringer. Or literally anything. Okay, Ballista, sure. No, I'm not going to say that. All I'm going to say is it doesn't take a whole lot of skill to slap a Cavern of Souls on the battlefield and resolve a threat. Sure, you have to sequence things correctly, but for the control matches, it's a walk in the park. Let's see if they remember to do the right thing here. Good job. Awesome. Can we draw a Blood Moon and just put this person in their place? Sinkhole's pretty good. That'd be awesome. Okay, we're gonna hit Opt here because we desperately need to find a Blood Moon. Ral is sadly off the table because both of our copies are dead. But Blood Moon's still a thing that we can find. It's not game yet, though. They can't cast their colorless spells. But it's not over yet. All is dust. Gonna get waste. have Smasher. Matter Reshaper. Okay. I need a non-land card. That works, I guess. Reality Smasher. Hey, honey. How's being cute? Hey, Curd Bros.
Oh no.
Oh no, why?
Did you unplug the crock pot?
No.
You unplugged the crock pot. Was that me?
Okay, I'd like Snapcaster Mage. Top deck wars, yeah. Although all of Etron's top decks kill us except lands, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank goodness.
I have to counter that.
Look at all these chickpeas.
Opponent says, wow, what a fun deck, while they are playing Cavern of Souls. I want to scream.
Want chickpea?
Hey, can I ban this person yet? Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. There we go.
Magic, but that's mean.
Yeah, it's mean, Hannah. You're absolutely right. It'd be mean to report this person. You are correct, without knowing the context of the situation at all.
I'm so happy.
As if Etron wasn't already miserable enough to play against. Maybe they don't know how to pay for Mana Leak. Maybe. Oh my gosh. Please. Overload it. What? Bad kids. All we are bad kids. Worth it. We get the moral victory, right? I don't understand salting off when you're not behind. Low self-esteem. That's all it is. It's just low self-esteem. Believe me, if there's one thing I know about, it's low self-esteem. And noises. This is my I'm completely over it face. You see, our opponent just mulliganed to 5. And normally I would be afraid, because if I was against Tunneling Cat or somebody who was an expert in the deck, like Mastuff, Tunneling Cat, any of those lovely human beings, I'd be afraid, because I'd be like, oh, they're mulliganing into Cavern of Souls, or a way to find it. But I feel like against this opponent, they're mulliganing into Grafdigger's Cage, and we're probably going to be okay. Or not. You never know. Yeah, maybe they're mulliganing to Tron. That's a lot of chickpeas, Hannah. Good job. Yeah. Those are a lot of chickpeas. I'm proud of you. Good job. Double Eldrazi Temple. But they don't have anything, so that's cool, I guess. Frick. Oh, time to lose. They're gonna play Reality Smasher and we're not gonna be able to deal with it. Or maybe they just have like a Karn in their hand? I don't know. Double E Temple kind of makes me scared though. Urza's mine? Why? Why? I'm so confused and angry because we're probably gonna lose to this Blast Zone. Sure. Should I just draw two here? No, I'm not gonna. You could have got waste. Do you have the waste? Okay, they're gonna go get it. Good job. They mulliganed for Blast Zone. Ugin. Okay. Okay, sure. Why did they not hit our Planeswalker? Why? I need help. I need an adult. I need an adult. I know this isn't me being the bigger man, but I'm just so confused. Why? Why did they not hit our Planeswalker that was giving us card advantage? Or our Blood Moon? I want to help you, opponent. But Titty only had 2 counters. Okay, here's the kicker. No, it's not. I meant. Maybe a little public humiliation will get this guy's manner to change. Probably not. I'm not trying to humiliate him. All I'm trying to do is plant the seed in his head that he thinks his actions are anonymous when they're not. People do really messed up stuff in the name of anonymous. I can't even pronounce the word. Because they think they can get away with it. Their actions humiliate them. Maybe. Oh my god. Okay. I don't even care at this point. I hope they're all telling you not to play counter spells. Should I type back, they're telling you to play proper? I really want to do that, but I gain nothing from that. I gain nothing from that except satisfaction. But I'm not going to do that. That is not appropriate. I refuse. I want to tell him that. I won't deny that I have the urge, but I'm not going to do that. That's probably taking it too far. It's like, if you don't want your stuff countered, go get Cavern. It's what every other E-Tron player does. It's not hard. It worked great for you last game. I'm so happy we didn't lose to this person. I cannot think of anything more humiliating other than just being this person, perhaps. Say honestly, though, well played. Thank you. That's so weird! That's so weird! That's the weirdest part of all of this! I can't... See, it's... And I know this is going to sound like a cop-out. Maybe it's just because it's text. Maybe it's because I'm autistic and I don't pick up on these things super well. Maybe it's a blend of both. But I can't tell if they're actually being sincere with that last line. And if they are, that's the weirdest, most character-breaking shit I've ever witnessed on Moto. They're being nice because they got exposed to the public. Honestly, yeah. This is like... Oh, gosh. Okay. Top 10 anime betrayal. I'm fucking dead. I'm not screwed. You know what? Give me a second. I might keep this for prosperity. Best E-Tron player in the world. That was probably the worst experience I've had on Moto. Blackout name and post to Twitter. I'm not doing that. The world doesn't need more despair. I will keep that for my own personal enjoyment and nothing else. What software are you using to display chat? OBS, currently, is what I'm using to display chat and stream. That was a draining game. Absolutely. I've seen that behavior before. I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back, everybody. What happened? They used up their clock? No, thank you for explaining it, Vash. Yeah, it was... Wow. No, I don't want to post that to Twitter or not, because then I become just as bad as the person who was doing it. I honestly feel a little bit guilty about telling them that, you know, I was streaming and whatever. That probably was too far. But, like... when people are anonymous, they do really fucked up shit and think they can get away with it. I'll keep this. Like, dude, this isn't 4chan, this is Moto. Like, have some respect. I actually ended up making a good friend when something like this happened in Overwatch. How did that happen, Vash? Is it story time? It's story time. Story time.
Sorry, time.
Oh boy, it's Jund. The only difference is this time we have the Spell Snare. Hello, Hannah. Are you being incredibly nice to me because people were mean to me online?
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Would you like a cup of olive oil?
A cup of olive oil? I'm tempted to say yes, just because I feel so loopy after that game. I might as well go full ham.
You know, we have more olive oil than water.
We have more olive oil than water? We have an infinite supply of water.
And what if it all goes to heck?
Well, we can just start drinking olive oil. My friend started cussing an enemy Widowmaker through the entire match. The guy was really good. By the end of the match, my friend said, "You're pretty cool, let's play together." What? Okay. Friends. That's funny. That makes me happy and kind of a weird... That's so bizarre, but okay. Can you imagine if we drew our 1-up Blood Moon here? Nope. Despite all my rage, I am still just a raging ravine. That was nothing. Okay, we kind of need our 1 Blood Moon now. Kinda need it. Goif. Snap Spell Snare? Hope it works. Please just have removal in hand. Spell Snare's so good versus Jund. Ouch. Okay. Blood Moon. Blood Moon? Mystic Sanctuary. Okay, I'm putting Opt on top. Opt till I drop. Are they gonna crack this? That tells me they have another land. Because Raging Ravine's a thing they probably want to cast. I mean, activate. Words. Yeah, they had another land. I'm gonna opt main phase. Hey, that's pretty good. This is a cozy game against Jund. Yeah, Ral and Snappy Boy are the only real threats game 1. Everything else just kind of gets chewed up. Is this Bebe? Oh no! It's Ravine. They already played their land, right? Exile Snappy Boy and some lands. Don't want to give them food for Scoos if they're running it. Yeah! One of Deprive. Let's go. Refreshing. There he is. There he is in all of his glory. Land? Land? Blood Moon. I'll take it. Probably gain a black source here, right? Yep. So they can cast Croxa. I think if we're discarding anything here, it's probably Cryptic. They're gonna have a hard time escaping this, though. Give me a land. Land. Please. I need one. I need it. Ew. Damn it. Okay. No sweat. Well. Guess it's charm. Land. Yay. We did it. If they got double bolt, we lose. If they don't, we win. Just got back from dinner. Miss anything other than that amazing match against the E-Tron player? No. Oh shit, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! How's this like Yu-Gi-Oh? It's Jund versus Blue Moon. It's like one of the least Yu-Gi-Oh matches on the planet. It's not like Dredge versus Neoform. We just got lucky and drew our Blood Moon. You want a Yu-Gi-Oh match though, Dredge versus Neoform. Like, that'd be it. Nice Rakdos deck opponent. Thunder, rain, and lightning. Thunder, rain, and lightning. What's that from? Oh, that's from Sonic, I think. All the steps we take, all the steps we take. If I've only heard the Silva Gunner remix. Do I want more graveyard hate now that I know Crux is a thing? I kind of do. I think I do. On the draw, I'm going to try one without Flusterstorm. Just to see what happens. Can you show your water bottle? Yes. This is the Blue Moon Bootcamp water bottle, reminding me to stay hydrated. What a monster. Yeah, it's a big water bottle. I'm mulliganing this hand. 5 lands, Lightning Bolt, Cryptic. Probably not gonna win. Did I bring in explosives? Good. And this one's fine. Opponent mulligans to 5. Oof. Have you played against the Grinding Station Break deck? If so, how was it? If you tap out, they can kill you, but as long as you hate them out in the graveyard and hold up interaction, it's honestly not too bad. I get that there's a lot of hype surrounding it, but it just seems like it loses to graveyard hate pretty severely. I'm not super worried about it, but it could be a real contender if people polish it up. And if you put it in the hands of a pro, they're absolutely going to dumpster you with it, because there's a lot of redundancy and intricate plays, and you can recast stuff from the graveyard, so there's a lot of value to be had. But I think if you just give it to some random person, they're going to have a hard time. It's Goyf. Coming up, coming up, coming up. It's Goyf. They have another land in hand, otherwise they wouldn't have fetched out a forest. Are you sure it's not just a water jug? It might be a water jug. It's Goy. Thankfully it's only a 3/4 currently. Proceeds to get his shit kicked in by this 3/4 Goyf. Yeah, it's a good song. I saw the live version of it once and it was hilarious. Like, I think the guy was wasted out of his mind. He was like, it's dead. All the steps we take, all the steps we take, all the steps we take. Thunder, rain, and lightning. Okay, we know they got Ren and 6 in hand. If they go land, Bloodbraid Elf, I'm gonna be a sad panda. Other than that, though, I think we're doing it. He did sing that wasted. Awesome. You know the video I'm talking about then, Vash. Cheese Bant no opponent with Thing game 1. My hero. Taimu, you're doing the Lord's work. Thank you for actually playing the high stakes events while I'm over here singing Gorillaz parody songs about Tarmogoyf. I appreciate that. Gear 237, thank you. To be fair, so far I've played against real Jake. Timu, do you have a nice UR list? We're playing his list, basically. Timu's the guy to go to if you want a good, consistent list. Ah, boy. It's Bloodbraid. Ah, crap. Actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. They're gonna make us discard a bolt. We'll just counter bounce this. Hope they don't have choke. Thanks, Cryptic. I love you. Okay, let's put a good one back in our hand. There goes my hero. Cryptic. One prowess, one Bant snow. Okay, cool. Get there. Frick! Well, it's lands, please? It's okay. All we need is Ral. And we'll be fine. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Our boy will get there. I sure hope so. Apparently people are playing Boyle now. That makes me very upset. It's another one. Okay. Please don't bolt him. He's a good boy. We tapped out for Ral. They blew up all of our lands. Hooray. Okay. Climbing back up. uh. You know, I should have done this series a long time ago just to demonstrate the power of this card in Blue Moon. We got boiled, and it doesn't matter. Blow up our lands. We don't need them. Guys, don't bring in Boil against Blue Moon. It's not even good. Okay, just in case they drew Veil of Summer, I'm gonna Aether Gust this. Just in case. Because if they brought in Boil, who knows? Exactly, Baconator. Our boy is here to kick gum and chew ass, and he's all out of ass. I really want to play Ashiok. I need one more land to do it. I want to get the 4 glory win because we might not actually... Oh god, please don't. He has a family. I think I let Lily resolve, and then I Sinkhole. Discard Cryptic. Fatal Push. Blood Moon. Blood Moon. That's... these. Let's put those islands to good use. Don't call it a comeback. It's okay, Baconator. Blue Moon was very bad for a very long period of time. I do not judge you for doing that. I'm just gonna counter that. And then mill him. I want to see what other stuff they brought in. We don't need lands, all we need is Ral. Boil, maybe if it was a 4-mana instant that said destroy target Ral Planeswalker, then you would have had a chance. This guy is a one-man army. I respect our opponent for not conceding. They too want the Blue Moon experience. Neat. That was fun. Thank you for clipping that, Smite Stalker. At least in this deck. Jace is the better card all around, but for this deck, Ral's where it's at. The Blue Moon experience sounds like your SoundCloud mixed. Nice. All right. What's our current record? We're at 25-10. That's pretty good. That's all right. Actually, I'm gonna stretch a little bit. Nothing like winning after a one-sided Armageddon. You got that right. I now know that nothing I tap out for, as long as it doesn't kill Ral, I'm good with tapping out for him for basically anything. He always finds a way. Alright, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Alright, last game. Let's see if we can do the thing. Refreshing. Okay, one more. Hands good. Let's try and find a threat or some more interaction. That works. I'll keep both of those. We can snap Serum Visions. I've decided to play red-black mid-range, but to make it more exciting, I'm calling it Merlot. How come, Fisticuffsmith? Hello there, Moon God. How are you doing? It's been a while. I'm doing all right, half right. Half height. Jorville, thank you for the follow. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Half right. Is this burn? Oh no, please don't be burn. Ornithopter? Go on! Cadoltha Rebirth. I have to stop switching decks. It's got a lot of interaction and some of my favorite cards in it. Gary T wrote a good article on it earlier this week. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if it's well placed and you like that deck and you want to really, really get good at it, there's no shame in playing it. Just don't jump between decks like every week. You know what I mean? Goblin Guide. Okay. I kind of don't want to block either of these. I'm scared. I'm gonna block one. Maybe they don't have a land and a lightning bolt. Don't do this to me! We're boned, aren't we? I deserve that. They're probably just some sort of aggro deck, right? Fine, you know what? We'll just play another thing in the ice. I don't care. I care a little. Gonna block this one so that they can't Cadoltha. Or Atarka's Command. Burning Tree. Oh god. Burning Tree! Okay. Watch, we're gonna lose by 1. Yeah, Bushwhacker, I'd bet money on it. Block 1. Bolt the other. I'll leave Goblin Guide alive, though, because it could potentially give us lands. They got 2 cards in hand. How dead are we? Twelve. Bolt. Fine. At least they're spinning those bolts on thing in the ice and not our face. This is probably Atarka's command to kill Snapcaster Mage. We're gonna give everything +1/+1 in reach, and then Snappy Boy's gonna get eaten. Yep. God, I hate being right about this stuff. Two cards left. Is another one of Tarka's command? No. Cool. Spell Snare, I'll take it. I need a threat. I don't know what it plays around. It might not play around anything. Oh, I remember you. I remember you, Kool-Aid. Okay, they are a burn deck, so I could just get bolted out of this game. Horizon Canopy. Were they running white floor? I don't know. I'm nervous. Really need a threat here, but two of our Snappy Boys are dead. At least Remand lines up well with Kadoltha. Okay. Rebirth. Venerated Loxodon. Gonna counter that, draw a card. So that's their game plan. Understood. Yeah, get him. Still need a way to win this game. But I think we're stabilizing. I'd like Ral. Really anything. A Snapcaster Mage could probably do it. Thing in the ice. I'm sorry, Taimu. You've been crushing it so far, though. No, I understand, man. You have been playing a lot. There's no shame in taking a break. Just to recoup. Yeah, I think I play Dragon's Claw here. And Anger of the Gods. They seem to have a I'm gonna flood the board game plan. Who knows? Maybe we'll just throw a bunch of bolts at him and call it a day. I've been thinking Timbermoon with clothes for graveyard removal, and I don't know what else since I'm not familiar with the meta. No, you could make that work, definitely. A lot of people are starting to experiment with Timber a little bit. And I'd be all for it if I didn't have to run, what's it called? Veil of Summer. Like, Veil and Tef have discouraged me from splashing any color other than black at this point. Okay, cool. That sounds gross, Tamu. Was it Bant? I bet everybody's playing Bant. Yeah, that's rough beats, dude. Okay, we staved off their early aggression, and after many turns later, I think we ended up winning. Yeah, they didn't replay Ornithopter. Put Deprive on top. Not Ral's finest kill, but it gets the job done. You ever deal 17 damage to an Ornithopter before? Okay. EE, Dragon's Claw, Anger. Aether Gust is probably too slow. Ral's probably too slow. Remand's not great. Spell Snare seems awesome. Kinda like Force just to counter the Kadoltha Rebirth. Take out one Cryptic. Let's go. Maybe? Let's just jam Stuffy Doll to combo kill with Ral. Ral is a one card combo. Gonna mulligan this. This hand's great. Probably putting away Island. Gonna draw more lands anyway. Proceeds to draw no more lands. Forge Tinder. Okay, let's convert this bolt early. Okay. You know what? One's enough. They're probably setting up for a Loxodon, right? Hey, hon.
Hello.
Yeah, they're setting up for a Loxodon. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Ay, ay, ay.
Would you like a bit of applesauce?
No, I don't need a applesauce right now, thank you. They don't know what's about to happen, do they? Yeah, I'll keep that. Okay. Okay. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. They got one card in their hand. We are getting close to dead. And Bolt Memnite. Okay. Slowly but slowly we are getting there. Don't think we need anger. keep Island on top. We'll hold this open for Spell Snare. We could steal this Forge Tinder. It is something I was considering. Yikes. I think we are gonna have to do something here. Goblin Guide. Okay. We put 2 on top of our library, right? Okay. Let him swing. Exile these. Flip thing. Okay, they got Guide, Bushwhacker, all that good stuff. They don't have any 2-drops. Are they going to deploy any of this stuff as a chump blocker? Okay, there's Goblin Guide. I want that 4-1. I want that 4-1 really bad. Memnite, Shamala, Kadoltha, sure, Bushwhacker, yep. Cryptic on top. Flash and Snapcaster Mage. Swing for lethal. Interesting deck, but it folded to any sort of interaction. Yeah, absolutely, ZZ Wake Up. I'll trade you back those cards right now. Alright, 4-1, deck's still good. Let's update our record. Give me 1 second, let me trade these cards back, and then we'll come here for the wrap-up. Alright, we're almost done here, everybody. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. I can do the wrap-up while the trade's happening. So... Not a whole lot to say. The deck felt great as normal. I wouldn't really change anything about it. Felt like it had a bunch of tools to handle the meta. There is a lot more Jund floating around. So maybe I add a third Spell Snare somewhere, because it seems to be our best card of interacting with them in the early game. Not sure about that, though. And that's basically all I got. Who can I raid? Let's raid Diva. Alright, get in here, everybody. We're gonna do a raid. You can raid Shadow Legends. I would never. Alright, we're getting in there. It was fun, guys. I'll see y'all later. Take care.